everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make this granny stitch unisex shirt. It's super easy and beginner friendly. I use Yeye regular for this particular one you're seeing right now. I use about 12 balls of Yeye regular, that is 4 pink and 8 wine. If you're new here, please subscribe and don't forget to like and drop a comment. This is a rough sketch of what we are going to be doing, and I'm going to explain one or two very fast. So the length of my shirt, that is from this place to this place, is going to be 30 inches. Then my bust measurement from here to here is going to be 46 inches. Then my sleeve measurement from this place to this place is going to be 8 inches. That is that. So the length measurement, any chain you make is going to determine how long your top is going to be. I chained about 123, so I have 30 inches for my length. So you can chain less or you can chain more depending on the length you're working with. Then for the bust measurement, you're going to divide this bust measurement divided by 2 because we are working back panel and front panel. So when you divide your bust measurement by 2, you're going to have 23. So from this place to this place is going to be 23 inches. Now this pattern you're seeing here is there for a reason. It's the white granny stitches. These are the white granny stitches, and they need to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. They need to be 7. Even though you are not working with my measurements, this white pattern needs to be 7. Reason why is that we are going to divide the front panel into 2. This middle part, we are going to divide it into 2 before we now stitch it together to make it the full front panel. So it's important you have this 7. Now how do you get your 7 if your measurement is not up to 46? Now for a size 40, you want to make for a size 40, so you're going to, instead of doing 5 granny stitches, 5 rows, instead of doing 5 rows in between, you can do 4, you can do 3 to get your measurement. But you have to make sure that everything you have here is up to 7 for the back panel. Then when you divide this front panel, it's going to be 1 2 3 on this side, then plus 1 roll of the white, then 1 2 3 on this other side, plus 1 roll of the white. So together, when you stitch it together, you have your complete 7 rows of white. So even though you are not working with my measurement, you are working with your own measurement, and your own measurement is less than mine, don't reduce this part. Make sure you reduce the in between, the granny stitch in between. I use black and white, so instead of doing 5 rows of the black, you can do 4 rows of the black, you can do 3 rows of the black to get your measurement. So that is that for the measurement. Materials needed for this project are your yarn. I'm using Make cotton 3 ply 50 gram. Any medium weight yarn would do, but for this project I'll be using Make cotton. You're going to need your hook. I'll be using a 4.0 mm hook, your stitch marker, needle, pair of scissors, and your tape. Project by making a slip knot. We are going to make the back panel first. So I'm going to go ahead and make my chain as many as you want for your measurement. For me, I did 142 chains. So I'm going to go ahead and make my chain, and then I'll meet you back when I have my chain ready. Here I have my 142 chains. So what you're going to do next, you're going to chain extra 3. This chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. So you're going to yarn over and insert your hook in the 4th chain. You're skipping these 3 chains you just made, then you will insert your hook in the 4th chain and you make a double crochet, which is insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. you have 2 loops on your hook, you have 3 loops on your hook, sorry, yarn over, put through 2, you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, put through the rest 2. So you're going to insert another double crochet in that same space, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, put through, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, put through the rest 2. So this chain 3 that count as a stitch plus these 2 double crochet will count as the first granny stitch. That means you have 3 double crochets right here. So you're going to yarn over, you're going to skip 2 chains, and in the third one you're going to go in with another granny stitch, which is insert your hook, yarn over, put through, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, inside that same space, insert your hook, yarn over, put through, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, insert your hook inside that same space, yarn over, put through, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, put through 2. So that is the pattern you're going to follow. You're going to skip 2. In the third chain, you're going to insert your hook and make your granny stitch, which is 3 double crochet in one space, just like this. So you're going to skip 2. In the third one, go in with your granny stitch. So this is what it should look like. Skip 2 in the third, going with a granny stitch. So that's the pattern. Skip 2 in the third chain, going with your granny stitch, which is 3 double crochet in one chain space. So yarn over, skip 2 chains. In the third chain, insert your hook, yarn over, put through, yarn over, put through 2, yarn over, put through 2. Then go ahead and insert 2 more double crochet in that same chain space, like this. So this is the pattern. Go ahead and do your granny stitches till you get to the end, and I'll meet you back when I'm done with this row. So go ahead, continue making your granny stitch till you get to this place, and I'll meet you back here. I'm at the end. I have 3 chains left. As usual, you're going to skip 2 chains, and then in the last one, the last chain, just going with 1 double crochet. So you're going to end your stitch with 1 double crochet, just like that. So what you're going to do next, you're going to stretch your work. You see that my work looks folded, so when you stretch it, it's going to look straight. Now note, this is the length of your top. So the number of chain you started with will be the length of your top. I chained 44, so my full length is going to be 30 inches. So if you chain more, if you chain less, that will determine the length of your top. So for row 2, what you are going to do, chain 3. This chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. So you turn your work. In this space, you're going to go in with 2 more double crochet. Going in with 2 more double crochet means, plus the chain 3 means you have 3 double crochet, and 3 double crochet makes a granny stitch. So yeah, chain 3, then 2 more double crochet in this space. All together you have your granny stitch. So yarn over into the next space. You're going to go in with your granny stitch, which is 3 double crochet in one space. Into the next space, you're going with your granny stitch. Just like that. So continue with your granny stitches, and I'll meet you back at the end to show you how to finish your. So continue with your granny stitches, and I'll meet you back here. Gotten to the end of row 2, I'm going to make my last granny stitch, just like this, and then the chain 3 space, the chain 3 we did at the beginning, you're going to yarn over and insert a double crochet on top the chain 3. You are putting your double crochet on top the chain 3, just 1 double crochet like this. So you're going to chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a stitch, 1 double crochet. So you go ahead inside this space, going with 2 more stitches, just like this. So you're going to go ahead with your regular granny stitch till you have 5 rows. This is the 3rd row, so I have 2 more to go. So I'm going to go ahead and make my 5 rows, and I'll meet you back when I have my 5 rows. So continue making your granny stitch till you get to this place. When you get to this place, you put your granny stitch here, then you put 1 double crochet on top of this chain 3 space, then you chain 3, turn your work, continue with your granny stitch. When you get to this place again, you're going to put 1 double crochet on top of the chain 3 space. So you're going to repeat that till you have 5 rows of black or 5 rows of any color it is you're making, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to switch to the next color. I'm almost at the end. This is my 5th row. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5. This is my 5th row. So I'm going to do a double crochet on top of the chain 3 space. I'm going to insert my hook, I'll yarn over and pull through. I'm not going to finish everything, so I'm just going to yarn over and pull through 2. So I'm going to leave these 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to cut my yarn. And I'm going to make a knot on the other color. I'm going to insert it on my hook, just like this, and then I'm going to pull through. Then I will hold the black and drag it, hold the white and do the same, so it will be tight. Then chain 1. I'm going to tie these 2 together just to make sure it's secure. I'm going to make 2 knots like this. So this is secure. So I'm just going to go ahead with the pattern. So I have chain 3. I'm going to turn my work like this inside this first space, going with 2 more double crochet plus the chain 3 that counts as a stitch, that is 3. So that is just how you're going to change your color. If it's white you're using, if it's black, any color, just change it. and then continue the process. I'm going to make 2 of this, and then I will change back to my black. I'll go ahead and make 5 of it, then change to white, make 2. White is always going to be 2 rows, while black will always be 5 rows. So just go ahead and finish with the white. So I'm almost done with the white. This is the last double crochet, which I'm going to leave 2 loops on my hook. Then I'm going to cut my yarn, take the black, make a slip knot, insert the slip knot on my hook, pull out, chain 1, then you drag and tie, fasten it off. Just like that. So you're going to chain, turn my work, insert 2 more double crochet, this first one right here, and then continue with my granny stitch, just like that. So you're going to go ahead and make 5 black, then you change your color and make 2. So continue this pattern until you have your bust measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine, and then we'll come back to show you what I have for my bust measurement. This is what I have. As you can see, I did 5 rows of black, 2 rows of white, 5 rows of black, 2 rows of white, 5 rows of black, 2 rows of white. So I did that till I have my measurement. So I'm going to show you what I have for the half measurement. Just going to measure that. I have 23 inches for half of the bust measurement. Then something real quick. You know we are going to divide the front panel into 2. So you have to make sure your calculation for the back panel is right. Because if you want to divide this, if you want to divide the front into 2, you need to make sure this white is at the middle. Understand? So what I did was I made 1, 2, 3 to be on this side, then 1 white will be at the middle, and I will have the same thing on the other side. So if your measurement is 40, and you know this part now is not, if you follow the 5 rows and 2 rows that I did, it's going to be too much for you. Example, if your bust measurement is 40 inches, then you divide it into 2, that is 20 for the back panel, 20 for the front panel. But since you are dividing the front panel into 2, that is 10 inches, and if I divide my front panel, this is what I'm supposed to have, understand? But you need 10 inches for your front panel. So what you are going to do, you are going to reduce, instead of making 5 rows, you can make 4 rows, 4 rows, 4 rows, 4 rows. But keep this white or any other color you are using, just make sure it's still 2. These 2 rows is still intact, but you can reduce from these ones to get your measurement. But you have to make sure you have 7 whites all together, so that when you divide your front, this one is going to be for the division. So 1 white will be here, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3 on the left side, then 1, 2, 3 on the right side, then this other one is going to join them together. So you understand more as we go, but that is that for the back panel. So I'm going to go ahead and make the front panel. So go ahead, chain your 142 or any measurements you're working with, or any chain you're working with, go ahead and chain it. Then do this from here to this place, and I will meet you back here so that I can show you how to decrease for the front collar. So just go ahead, repeat the same process from the beginning down to this place, and I'll meet you back here. So we're going to decrease from this place to this place. So I did, this is 20 rows, so we're going to start decreasing for the neck. So to do that, I already did my last double crochet, so I'm going to chain 3. Now I'm going to turn my work. So turn your work for the first row of decrease. This white is going to be the first row of decrease. So skip this place, yarn over and go into this place. So that is our first decrease. You're not putting anything here. That is the first decrease. So go ahead and make your 3 double crochet, your granny stitch. Then go into the next with your granny stitch. Then go into the next with your granny stitch. So go in with your granny stitches till you get to the bottom, change your color to black, and then come back up, and I will meet you here to show you how to decrease for the next row. But this is our first decrease, this chain 3 right here. So go ahead and just make your granny stitches. Getting to the end of my row, switch your color, chain 1, cut the old yarn and fasten off. Make your chain. Your 2 more double crochet. Remember, we're only decreasing on one side, so this other part that is the bottom, you're not going to decrease. You only decrease at the up part. So go ahead and make your normal granny stitches till you get to the top, and I'll meet you right there to show you how to decrease for this row. So go ahead, then I'll meet you back here. We are decreasing on just this side. At the end, so I have this 2 space before the previous decrease. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to decrease these 2 space together. So insert, yarn over and insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops on your hook, so yarn over, go into the next space and pull through. You have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 3 loops. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. I made a decrease from this space and this space, so just going with 1 more double crochet here. So this is it for this one. Then you're going to yarn over and insert your hook on top the chain 3 you did here. So insert 1 double crochet on top of the chain 3. So that is it for our second decrease. So you're going to chain 3, turn your work, you're going to make a decrease again. You're going to skip this and go into this space with your granny stitch. So that is another decrease. You skipping this space means you made a decrease. You doing this means you did another decrease. So just continue your double crochet. So continue your into the part where we are decreasing, this part. So we're going to repeat what we did before. I have 2 spaces left before our decrease. I have 2 spaces left before our chain 3. So you're going to make a decrease, which is insert your hook, put through, you have 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook in the next space, yarn over, put through 2, you have 3 loops, yarn over, put through all 3 loops, then go in with 1 more double crochet. Then in the chain 3 space, you're going to insert a double crochet on top of the chain 3, like this. Then chain 3 and turn your work. So you're going to skip this place and go into the next space. You're going to skip here and go into this place with your granny stitch. So we've made, as you can see, it's decreasing. This is where we started from. This second white, this is where we started our decrease from. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made 5 decreases so far. So go ahead and continue your granny stitches till you get to the end. So I've gotten to the end again. I have these 2 spaces before the chain 3. So I'm going to make my decrease. Like this. Then place the last double crochet on top of the chain 3 space. So since I already have my 5 rows, I'm going to change my color. Like this. Chain 1, cut, then fasten it off. So this is going to be the last row for this part. So you're going to chain 3, that counts as a stitch, turn your work. You're going to skip this part and go into this space. Go with your double crochet. You skipped here and you went into this place. So you're going to go in with your granny stitch. Just keep repeating this till you get to the end. Then you can chain 1 and cut, because this white is going to be the last row for this part. I've gotten to the last. I'm going to put my last double crochet on top of the chain 3. I'm going to chain 1, then I'll cut my yarn and pull. So I'm done with this part of the shirt, and just go ahead and just stretch this part. So this is what you have for the decrease, as you can see. So you're going to go ahead and make another of this, which is 5 rows, 2 rows, 5 rows, 2 rows, 5 rows, 2 rows, 5 rows, then 1 row. This is the half of my bust measurement, the quarter, sorry, this is the quarter. For the front panel, you know, we divided it into 2, so this is the half of it, and you're going to go ahead and make another, so you have 2. So I went ahead, I did another part using the same pattern, the same decrease techniques, just so I have 2 of it. So what we are going to do to make it 1, we are going to use our needle to sew this part together. And to do that, you're going to make sure the right side this is my right side and this is my wrong side. So you're going to make sure the right sides are facing each other. So I'm just trying to make sure. So I'm using, so the right sides are facing each other, and this is my neckline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count some stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm going to count, I'm going to leave this space because you already know we have like, I'm going to leave 7 because we have like a split at the front. So you're going to put your stitch marker like this. So you're going to leave this part and then we're going to use our needle. Tie your needle at the bottom, tie your yarn at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead. So we're going to use our needle to sew this part till we get to where our stitch marker is. So insert your needle in the first stitch and then pull. So you're going to tie it just to make sure it's secure. Just like that. Then you're going to continue sewing. You can decide to weave in the ends as you go, or you can come back to do it later. You have to make sure it's equal. So just continue, go back and forth, go back and forth until you're done, until you are at the stitch marker. So this is what the sewing looks like. So go ahead, continue, and I'll meet you back here to show you what to do next. This is the last one. So I'm going to yarn over twice and then pull. I'm going to do it again just to make sure it's secure. Yarn over twice and then pull. So this is what you should have after sewing. As you can see. So now I have the both sides attached to each other. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the back, then use our needle again to sew the shoulder. This is the back panel, so I'm going to make sure the right sides are facing each other. What we are going to do next is to sew. So just put your stitch marker to mark it. This is the front, and this white is where we started decreasing, so this is where our sewing is either going to stop or start. So you're going to do that. You're going to sew this place together with your needle. So I'm done stitching the shoulders together. So what we are going to work on now is the collar. So take your yarn, make a knot. You're going to insert your hook in this place, this first granny stitch. That's where you're going to insert your hook. Then chain one, then you can fasten off. So what we are going to do, we're going to place single crochet round these edges, and then put the last single crochet here. So I'm going to put my first single crochet, and this chain 3 space I'm going to put 2 single crochet. In this place I'm going to put 1 single. So just put your single crochet in any available space. There you see. You're going to need to count how many single crochet you did here, so you can replicate it on this other side. So you have the same amount of stitches that you have here, you will have it here. You don't want a situation whereby you have 10 here and you're having 12 here. If you have 10 on this side, you have to have 10 on the other side as well. So I just finished working single crochet around my edges. I have from this place to this shoulder part I have 19 stitches, and I also made sure from this place to this other side I have 19 stitches. So for the next row I'm going to turn my work. In this first single crochet I'm going to insert my hook and place a single crochet. I'm going to insert my hook here and make another single crochet. So that is a single crochet, double crochet. It's a double crochet stitch. So inside that same space I'm going to insert 1 more double crochet. That is an increase. I just made an increase in this first place. So you're going to go ahead and make double crochet in each of the stitches till you get to the end. Go ahead and make 1 double crochet in each of the stitches till you get to the end, and I will meet you back here. So I'm almost at the end, and this is my last stitch, so just place 1 double crochet there, and that's it for row 1. For row 2, you're going to turn your work and repeat row 2, which is make a single crochet in this first stitch, insert your hook here, make another single crochet, yarn over, and make 1 more double crochet in that same place. If you cannot do this stitch, you can just chain 3. Chain 3 counts as a stitch also. Then you place 1 more double crochet inside the same stitch, then you continue with your double crochet till you get to the end. When you get to the end, you place 1 double crochet, then you turn your work and make another row. You only make an increase at the beginning, not at the end. Anytime you turn your work, you make an increase, but don't make any increase at the end. This row 2, I already made my increase, so if I walk to this place, I will not make any increase. I'll just put my last double crochet in the last stitch. Then, so that's the pattern you're going to follow for the collar. Always make an increase at the beginning. So just go ahead and work this row, and I'll meet you back here. So I'm almost at the end. This is my last stitch. I'm not going to make anything. I'll just put 1 double crochet there, then turn my work. If it's chain 3 you are doing, you can chain your 3 and then put 1 more double crochet in the same stitch, but this is what I'm doing, single crochet. Then inside that same space, I'll put another double crochet, so that's an increase. So you're going to continue with normal double crochet. So continue working your normal double crochet till you get to this place. When you get to this place, put 1 more double crochet, turn your work, make an increase, 2 double crochet in a stitch, work your way down to this place. When you get to this place, 1 double crochet here, turn your work, make an increase, 1 double crochet around. When you get to this place, 1 double crochet, turn your work. So you're going to repeat. So I'm going to go ahead and make my collar, and then I'll come back to show you what I have. So I'm almost done with my collar. I have 6 rows in total. You can do more if you want, but for me this is okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to chain 1, then cut my yarn. So I want to put single crochet because I want the edges to be smooth. If you like it like this, you don't have to, but I'm going to put single crochet around this place, and then I'll cut. I'm going to start my single crochet from here like this, and then I will cut it to finished look. And I'll also put single crochet around this place. So I'm going to start from this place, just insert my hook in the first stitch here, chain 1, fasten off as usual. So inside that same space, you're going to put single crochet, then another single crochet. What you are doing is each row we have 2 single crochet. So this row already have 2 single crochet, so this next row is going to have 2 single crochet. This next row we have 2 single crochet. This next row we have 2, 2, 2. So I'm supposed to have 12 single crochet in total. At the end of this place, when I get to this place, I should have 12 single crochet. So in case you have, I have 6 rows here, But in case you have more than 6, maybe you have 7 or 8, you're going to multiply that 7 or 8 times 2. So if you have 8, at the end of this row you should have 16 single crochet. I'm just going to go ahead and make my single crochet. I'll meet you here. Yeah, I have my 12 single crochet, so I'm going to chain 1, and in this same space I'm going to insert my first single crochet. So going with 1 single crochet in each of the stitches till you get to the, so going with single crochet till you get to this place. When you get to this place, you're going to chain 1, go in with 1 more single crochet, then count your 12 single crochet. When you get to this place, chain 1 and cut your yarn. At the end, I'm just going to chain 1 and cut my yarn. So that is that for the collar. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to insert single crochet this place like this. You don't insert your hook here, chain 1 and fasten off this. Then go ahead with 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. So when you get to this place, when you put your single crochet here, you're going to single crochet these 2 together. Insert your hook, pull, insert your hook in the next, pull, and then pull through all 3. Then continue with your single crochet. Just like that.
1 single crochet in each of the stitches.
At the end, insert your hook here and then make a slip stitch, then chain 1 and cut. You can weave in the ends later, but this is what you have if you place single crochet in the edges, just like that. So for my sleeve, what I did was I chained 72 plus, sorry, I chained 73 plus 3 chains. Then I did my normal granny stitches. So I did 14 rows in total because I don't want my sleeves to be too long. So here is what I have for the sleeves. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to attach the sleeve to the body part of our shirt. So go ahead and thread your needle. So this is the right side of my top, and this is the part that I'm going to attach. This is the wrong side and this is the right side, and this is the right side of the shirt. So you're going to place the sleeve on the shirt like this, and first thing first, you're going to put your stitch marker at the middle of this. The stitch marker is already at the middle of this one. So now we're going to look for the middle of this one. I have 25 granny stitches, so I'm going to divide that 25 into 2. Obviously I have 12 and a half, so I'm going to count 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So this is my 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and this is my other 12, and this is the one running at the middle. So in one granny stitch I have 3, so I'm going to take this to this side, this to this side, and then the middle one I'm going to put my stitch marker right there. So that is the middle. So what I'm going to do is to thread my needle and then sew from here down to this other side, and then when I'm done I'm going to fold my project like this and also sew from the bottom down to the sleeve. You can add single crochet around your edges so that it will be neat. Even at the bottom I couldn't add single crochet around the edges because I ran out of yarn, but if you want to add single crochet around the edges, all you have to do is put single crochet in each of the space. 2 single crochet here, 2 single crochets here, 2 single crochets here, 2 single crochets here, 2 single crochets here. So do that, just 2 single crochets in each of the space. Then for the sleeve, 2 single crochet here, 1 single crochet here, 2 single crochet here, 1 single crochet here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video if this video was helpful, and if you're new here, please subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.